All right, we're here with Jackson Laundry. We're 2 days out from Ironman 70.3 Mont Tremblant. It's your first time racing the 70.3 here, Jackson, but you've done the 5150. Can you tell us a bit about why you decided to come here this year?
Well, Mont Tremblant is definitely probably the first race I thought of doing when I decided to move up to the half distance. A lot of the best Canadian pros come out here. I mean, Lionel Sanders is here, Cody Beals, Taylor Reed, Antoine, Jolly Coeur de Rush. So it's a great way to kind of compare myself with some of the pros from Canada, or specifically Ontario, really. And it's a great race course. I mean, I did the 5150 here 4 years ago or so, and I really enjoyed the course. I like the hills, I like the weather here, and it's just a great community for triathlon. So I just thought it was definitely a race that I'd had to do this year.
Cool. And you've been having a really good season. Strong result at the North American Pro Championship in Utah a couple months ago, or I guess a couple weeks ago, and then just some other strong results as well. What's sort of been the big difference this year that's helped you make that leap?
I think for me, really, it was just a matter of being patient and not moving up to the Half Ironman distance until I was ready for it. I think I've had reasonable improvements since last year, definitely good improvements, but I really didn't know where my abilities would be with Half Ironman until I tried it, and my first race in Puerto Rico went pretty well, and since then my improvements have really just been getting used to the distance, learning the pacing, a little bit different strategy than short course, and I'd like to think I'm well suited at the distance. Especially my swim bike has been good so far, and I'm looking to improve upon my run, which has been solid so far, but I think I can definitely have a PB run split here in Mont Tremblant.
Cool. And you train with the Hurdle Project in Guelph, Ontario, so you stick pretty close to home for all your training. Can you talk about the dynamic with that group and just sort of how that's helped you progress as a pro triathlete?
Yeah, I mean, that group, that's a great group to train with. It's the head coach of Team LPC, James Loring, started it up. The idea is to kind of help financially with for athletes who are either students or they're aspiring pros, and it's hard. I mean, triathlon's an expensive sport, so getting us all together and we kind of push each other in training, and just helps you get to that next level, and then just having a group of people you can bounce ideas off of and encourage each other, and it's really a lot of fun. But definitely that being part of that group has been a huge part of why I've been able to have success this year.
Great, and you've kind of joined the ranks of the strong Ontario crew of pros that are delivering great results this year and in previous years as well. We've got Lionel Sanders, Cody Beals, Taylor Reed, and you're kind of up there as well too now. Can you talk about that dynamic and sort of what you expect on race day from that bunch?
Yeah, I mean, those guys have been setting an example for me for a few years now, and I've really always had my eye on them and trying to kind of model myself after them as an athlete. I mean, Lionel Sanders is kind of that next level. He's world class. That would be someone I would like to be able to possibly beat in races maybe a few years from now. But Cody Beals and Taylor Reed are really good athletes as well, and I think I have the ability to compete with them on Sunday. I mean, with a great race, I think I could finish second here, and I'm definitely shooting for top three, and maybe I have a great day and finish fourth, and we're all kind of that close. So.
Yeah.
And you know, you never know who. There's always some wild cards out there. Antoine's been having some good results. Maybe he puts together a really good run off of his strong swim bike. So ultimately, you can just do what you can do and control what you can control. And hopefully, I finish second, but maybe not. And we'll just have to see what happens.
Cool. And you're on a new bike this year. You're on the Felt. Can you talk about that a little bit? It's a really nice bike. We'll insert some pictures down below so people can see it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the Felt IA1. It's definitely been a big upgrade. Just getting it, it's in that kind of category of like triathlon super bikes that are very aerodynamic. It's also just been really comfortable. It's a great fit. I got fit at Dundas Speed Shop, and Scott Kelly really knows what he's doing. But yeah, I mean, you've got to have the best equipment to be able to compete with the best, and that's been probably definitely my biggest equipment upgrade this year. Been loving riding it, so we'll see how it does for me on Sunday.
Great. Well, we'll catch up with you after the race. Have a great time out there on Sunday.
Thanks very much.